Hey friends, how are you guys doing today? I hope you're doing so well, and welcome back to another thrifty video. Today we are live at the thrift store. Me right there, I'm holding up a little Eileen Fisher white tank top. Double checked the materials content, saw that it was silk. Love that. If you guys missed my last video where I taught you guys how to recognize value and if something is really well made without having to look it up, then make sure you go and check out that video because that is a very helpful thing for anyone who is thrifting for good quality or even if you are thrifting to resell. But here I am. I'm at one of my favorite Goodwills. I decided to head there today. I'm looking for things to resell as usual. This first thing here is a pair of Eileen Fisher pants that I found. I got pretty jazzed about these. I love Eileen Fisher. It's a really great seller for me. These are a size 10 pair of pants, and they actually have some hemp in them. They were $4.99, so I decided to grab those. Those are going in the cart. This shirt I was thinking about, I love Selling Theory. It usually does really well for me. This was $4.99, but when I looked at the materials tag, I think it was just like a cotton or something that wasn't super expensive, so I decided to not pick it up. I did find a lot of other really nice pieces, so it was kind of just in my maybe section. This is a pair of silk vintage pants with all these cute little embroidered things all over them. You can see right here that it's 100% silk, and there's little flowers and snails and frogs. I just thought they were adorable for $4.99. And here we go, a pair of J Pliner shoes. I was not finding tons of shoes like I normally do, but I thought these were really cute and pretty reasonably priced at only $6.99. So those get added to the cart, of course. And then out of the corner of my eye, I saw these Matisse shoes, and Matisse can be sold at places like Anthropologie, sometimes Free People, but the condition didn't look great. So I was like, I'm not loving them. I'm going to leave those behind. This pair of Bionic shoes I also thought about picking up. And I did put these in my cart. They're $7.99. And they were kind of pink perforated leather, but I wasn't really excited about them. The comps looked maybe like mediocre, kind of like 25-ish dollars. So I decided to leave them. Those Joseph Siebel shoes I also left behind. And then next to them, I also found this pair of Danskos, but look at the front of that shoe. Like that is just like torn apart. And these would be a really good pickup if they were in great condition, but they wanted $6 for these with that kind of condition on them. Same thing with these. These are really gross, really destroyed Kate Spade shoes, which I thought was interesting. Also, the laces are mangled. The whole thing is just kind of terrible. And so I was surprised that they were still asking $8 for those. Obviously, I left those behind, but I was shocked that those were on the floor. I definitely left those. This kills me. A Helmut Lang shirt. I love selling Helmut Lang, and I never find it. But I was looking it over just to double check condition before I purchased, and I realized that there was pretty much some blue staining all over it, which was so upsetting because it was like $3. These are a cute little pair of velvety kind of pull-on high-waisted Free People pants, and I looked these up. Not terrible comps, but this color was really oversaturated, and sometimes it was just selling for like $15, so I decided it wasn't worth it. Left those behind as well. But this little Everlane shirt too, I love selling Everlane, but it's just a plain long sleeve t-shirt. So for $5, I decided I probably could only get around $15 for it. So I left her behind as well. But then we have this really fun vintage Disney shirt that I found. Is that not so cute, Tigger? Is that you? It's Pooh looking at a tiger. I thought that was so sweet. So you'll see her later on. I'll tell you more about her when we get into the haul portion. But yeah, it's definitely vintage and it's an extra large. I thought that was a really fun pickup. This Beyond Yoga piece was also really good. I like Beyond Yoga. But again, I looked at comps, and just for like a tank top like this, I didn't think it was going to be very worth it. So I'm going to leave her behind. But I'll show you everything I got when we get home. Okay, friends, we're back home, and I have a big ol' haul to bring you, full of really good pieces, some really great brands, and some bolos, and some things that I have never found before that I would like to share with you guys and teach you about. So I spent $200. I actually have a few things from a separate day when I went back to the same store, so I'm gonna toss those in here too. But $200 worth of items here, and even just the retail of one single item is probably $200. Like even just this one pair of Madewell jeans that I picked up to resell costs $48 or something crazy these days. So I'm feeling really good about the things that I picked up. And so let's start. Why don't we just start with the pair of Madewell jeans I have right off the top. A really cute pair of black denim. Madewell jeans, I love selling them. My Goodwill usually has everything marked at one set price. Shoes really vary. Unless something's new at tags, it's going to be usually a set price, which I appreciate because that is not the case across the country. So these are from Madewell, and these are the perfect vintage jean in a size 25. A smaller size, but I have found the perfect vintage, just that whole line, anything with the word vintage in it from Madewell does really well, especially denim wise. And I have been doing super great selling Madewell jeans. I sold another pair this week for around $40 or $50. So I'll probably will list these around, I usually list them around 50, and then I like to accept offers of around 40, sometimes 35. They also generally move pretty quickly, especially with us heading into fall. I feel like denim is going to be a key thing that I'm going to be picking up to sell. That and sweaters and sweatshirts and, you know, some dresses too. But I also found this pair of pants, which I was so excited about. I'm not usually a girl that goes to the pants section. That is like my least favorite section, but I did today and I found so many good pairs. So here it is. It's this really nice pair of black trouser pants. They do have that nice pleat going down in the middle. They feel like they definitely have wool in them, and they are absolutely stunning. But the most exciting part about this is that this is from the brand Resell, which I've talked about many times on my channel. And I've found some Resell dresses before and never a pair of pants though. So from Resell, they're in a US size 0. And then on the inside, they have an extra button sewn on, which we love, but it's also 51% wool. So mostly wool, pair of black trouser pants. The comps for these were actually amazing. Anything from this brand can do really well. I would say I will probably list these around $50 or $65 and then hope to get around $50 for them. And they look amazing. Like, so excited to find Resell for $4.99. And I have to mention too that I got 10% off of everything you're gonna see today. So I probably had around $210, $220 worth of things, and then I got like $20 off, which is awesome. So since we're already talking about some of the pants I picked up, I also want to show you these. I think I might have gotten some of these on camera when I was finding them. This looks like a nice little pair of straight denim, but I got very excited when I saw that these are from Spanx. Spanx sells really well for me. I love finding Spanx jeans, Spanx leggings, anything does really well. And these are the signature straight pants, and they're in a size 27, so not bad at all. Italian 40, European 36. But these ones have a little zipper on the side, which I'm not used to seeing. Usually with Spanx, I see them being pull-ons, but this looks like it's really nice. Oh, that's helpful. I was like, how does the zipper stay stuck? Because Spanx is really like tight. I feel like that zipper would fly down. It actually also has metal closures on the inside. That is very nice. These are a great pair of pants, and Spanx jeans retail for over $100 as well. I got these for $4.99, so $4.50 for these at the end of the day. Hopefully be able to resell them for around $50, $65. And then on the second trip, same place, I came across a rack that had a lot of new at tags items. They brought out a new rack, and new tags items do get marked up more than they would normally be at my straight pricing, but they were still really worth picking up. So I grabbed this pair of new at tags Athleta pants. I don't know if it's just me, but I find a lot of new at tags Athleta pieces around me. I feel like Athleta is just very popular where I live. These are a really cute pair of pants. They kind of have like a darkish purplish brown color going on, and they are a newer pair of Athleta pants in a size 14, which is a great size. They're the Brooklyn ankle utility pant. Originally cost $99, and again, size 14. These were $9.99, so I got these for $9 after my 10% off. But for $9, I looked them up, and a lot of them, especially the new at tags version of this pant and in a plus size, they were selling for around $50 or $65. So I'll probably list around $75 in order to get a $60 or $50 offer on them. But I found two pairs of the same pant. So that one is a darker purplish brown, and this one is more of like a taupey color with a little bit of purple undertone, but they're really cute. And they are also in a size 14. Hi, Odibo, welcome back. So, oh, these are not the exact same. These are the Brooklyn Heights jogger. Interesting. Again, $99 retail, new at tag. So really pleased with those. Again, both of those hopefully will sell for around $50 or $65. And then I found two pairs of Donald Pliner shoes, and I've had really good luck selling Donald J Pliner. Especially lately, I sold a pair for $100. They were really fabulous and vintage couture pieces, but they were a great pickup. So when I saw this pair of black, just kind of classic heels, they have more of like a fabric-y, almost like scuba material for the actual this part, but then the heel is like a nice shiny classic pair of heels with a rounded toe. I thought these were really cute. These were $6.99 and they're a size 7, so the bottom has a little bit of wear, but I think they're in great shape. And then you can see the Donald J Pliner logo, and these were $6.99, so for $7 I would have paid $6.30, and so I thought those were definitely worth it. I am going to probably list around 50 and hopefully make 35, 40. And these ones I might list a little higher. I think these are really cool. These are another Donald J Pliner pair of shoes. I got these on the same day, probably from the same person. They're a strappy little shoe, and then they have that wedge heel, and then the bottom is really actually in pretty good shape. I think those look really nice, and these were also $6.99. These ones are in a size 8, and so really interesting, and then they have a zipper closure on the back. But I thought these would really do well, so especially, I feel like they're a good transitional heel as well from summer to fall. So for a nice pair of black heels, again, maybe I'll list around 75 for these, and then hopefully make at least around 50. And now the crazy thing is, this is from a different day, same place. I found another pair of Donald J Pliner heels. These ones are very interesting. So these ones have a like snake print going on, snake skin, has that little like chunkier heel, but I really think these ones will do well. These are also from their couture line, so similar to the ones I just sold for $100 in that it's the same exact logo, it's the same line from Donald Pliner, and these ones are made in Italy, so these ones might actually sell for more. They're called the Orina shoe, and they are size 8, so I'll look those up. Anything I'm picking up from a regular Goodwill, I'm hoping to sell for at least $50. There's also obviously different exceptions to that rule, like this piece. This I picked up because I think it's so cool, and I've not seen anything like it. This was $4.99, and it was on a new rack. It is a vintage Walt Disney World shirt, but this style is so popular right now. Look how cool this is. It's a size extra large, but it is a vintage Animal Kingdom Winnie the Pooh kind of a piece. So it has Winnie the Pooh on there, and then it says, "Is that you, Tigger?" talking to a real tiger, and then it says Animal Kingdom. It's so unique, so special. I think this will like break the Depop girlies' lives. I think it's really nice. And again, this was $4.99. So I really feel like since it's so unique and since this style is so Y2K and so popular right now, I feel like I can sell this for 50 bucks. Like, usually I wouldn't sell a Disney piece like this for that much money, but selling about this style I think is really going to make it a really exceptional piece, and I can't imagine it selling for less than that, especially with like a real tiger on it with Winnie the Pooh. Like, how cool is that? Isn't that so sweet? I really, really like that piece. I think it's so cute. And then I found, I don't normally look in the like swimwear and bras section, but I saw this little tag sticking out and I recognized, I said, oh, there's an Everlane tag. So this is new tags from Everlane. This is the tag I saw poking out, but it's this pair of blue bikini bottoms, which I looked into these. I have had trouble selling swimsuit bottoms or tops, like just one-offs, not a set, in the past. And so I wanted to make sure it was still worth picking these up, even though they were new with tags. They're from Everlane, they're a size small, they're Renew, and they are the swim nylon, maybe bikini low night small from Everlane. I think from doing the research I did on these, I think I can resell them for close to 20 bucks. They were $3.99, so I went back and forth on this, was it worth it or not? But from all the comps, it seemed like this color was really popular too, so I think I'm going to hopefully sell those for around 20. So maybe a little bit less profit than my other pieces, but still, new at tags, Everlane, I really felt like I kind of had to pick it up. Then this was exciting. I found this, I think in the men's section or something crazy. I was like, why is this over here? It's a pajama top. Again, I normally don't look in pajamas or like the bathing suits, like any of that section, but this, my friends, is a good pickup, and it is from the brand Cozy Earth, which is a brand that makes a lot of really nice like bedding, and so they also make really, really high quality sleepwear that is really expensive new, like over $100 probably for each piece. So this is in a size medium, and it's their bamboo long sleeve button up shirt. It's all in white. It's in great shape. It looks amazing. It's so soft, and it was $1.99. So I think I can resell that for at least 30 bucks. So I decided to grab her. I would love to find something Cozy Earth for myself. But yeah, something I've been on the lookout for and is a bolo when it comes to sleepwear. Maybe I should do a sleepwear bolo list. That could be good. One other pair of shoes that came out on the new rack was this adorable pair of UGG little slippers. These are the O Fluffitas. That is the style name for these, and they are just darling. I love the cream color, the real fur, and then it has the UGG logo on that strap on the back. But the best thing about these too is that these are actually new with tags. So brand spanking new, no one's ever worn them. These are from Macy's Backstage, which I don't even know what that is. I'm assuming that's sort of like a Nordstrom rack for Macy's, perhaps. But the comparable value was $110 new. These are new with tags, and they are in a size 7. So I paid $7.99 for these, which is a great deal. I mean, I got these for what, 80 cents off, so $7.20. And they are so cute, in impeccable condition. A lot of the comps were selling for around $65, $70. But mine are new with tags, so I really feel like I'll probably list around $75 and then see what happens with offers. But these are really cute, and some UGG shoes can do really well, especially since those are new with tags. I'm expecting those to do great. Okay, I gotta keep moving and grooving. I've got a lot here. Next up, a little Eileen Fisher moment. It is 100% silk, which is why I picked it up. I don't love selling tank tops, but I do find that when I find silk tank tops from Eileen Fisher, they still do well. It's a nice little, I would say a little creamy white, maybe an ivory color from Eileen Fisher, and it's in a size small. But yeah, 100% silk. For $3.99, I'll probably list around $40 and make somewhere around $30 from that. And then this is a brand that I've mentioned before, especially when it comes to their denim. This is the first time I found it ever in the wild, and it's a great brand to know, so listen up. This is, it's really unassuming. It is a white little top. It's ribbed, and then it has a longer short sleeve. I love this length of shirts. I think this is such a flattering sleeve length. But this is from the brand AYR, which I believe stands for all year round. But this is a really nice brand. They, I believe, are based out of Los Angeles, but they are expensive. If you find a dress or a pair of jeans from this brand, the resale, I was looking through it, they sell quick, but also for like $100. For a shirt, I think it's gonna be a little bit less because this is just, you know, a t-shirt basically. But I did see lots of comps for shirts from AYR selling for $30 to $50, depending on if you could find a stock photo or if it was new with tags, definitely on that higher end of that scale. But I think I'll probably list around 40, hope to make 30. But it's a really nice shirt, and it's also a size large. I believe these are very expensive retail, like this probably costs $100, probably more. Really nice piece, and I kind of love it. So that was a fabulous find. I love finding new brands and brands that I've done research on but just haven't found yet. This piece I think is so pretty. I feel like somebody's gonna fall in love with this. Even in this video, somebody might fall in love with it. This is a beautiful little, almost like a little kimono, but it is a velvet velour material with thinner like parts where you can see all this beautiful detailing with the flower kind of almost like cutouts, but just a thinner part to it. This is from the brand Floral, which is sold at Anthropologie. So this is a beautiful Anthropologie velvet little cardigan. It has the flowers on the front as well. It is stunning. It doesn't have a size on it. I would just mark this as one size because I think it really would work for almost everybody. It was $4.99, and I know I'm not wearing the outfit to wear with this, but it is really beautiful, and I love selling Anthropologie. I think this piece is going to be a real eye catcher. It is stunning, so I'm looking at myself in the viewfinder. I think it's really cool, and so I think I'll probably list it around $50 and then hopefully make around $35 from this piece as well. Isn't that so gorgeous? Like, what an interesting piece with such great details. I love that. I think that will do great. Another Anthropologie piece while we're at it. I think I found this in the same section as that other piece. This one is also stunning. It's beautiful. It is this really gorgeous kind of bohemian peasant style blouse, and it's this creamy color, lots of texture to it, and then it has all this blue floral embroidery on the front, almost like a yoke, and then on the sleeve as well. Stunning. I love, and then it has a little embroidered polka dots too running throughout the fabric, even as it's patterned. It is beautiful, and it is from Vanessa in Virginia, and it's in a size 10, which is awesome. It is so nice. It feels luxurious, and it has that little lace-up detail on the front too. It's beautiful. It was $4.99, and again, I think I'll be able to find a stock photo of this, and I also think that I can list this around $50. It might sell for less than that, but I usually try to list, especially on Poshmark, I list higher than what I expect to make. I do have Posher VA that sends out my automatic offers to anybody that likes something. And also, I just know on Poshmark, people usually make offers. I might list it a little lower on eBay because I feel like things will just sell outright on there. But Poshmark, I often accept offers. So that's why I list a little bit higher on that site. Okay, then we have 2 pairs of Eileen Fisher pants. Love Eileen Fisher, great bread and butter brand for me. This one is a kind of lighter brownish tan color. It's nice. It's just gonna be a classic pair of pants. It is one of those kind that has no like zipper in the front, you know what I mean? But this is from Eileen Fisher. These are in a size large. And so I thought Eileen Fisher for $4.99, I can probably list these around 50 bucks. Hopefully make around 30 on those, maybe a little less. And then I have a similar pair. This one has a zipper on the front. They're white, and they have the butt pockets back here on the back. These are Eileen Fisher in a size 10, but these ones also, I believe, have linen in them. So there's 66% organic cotton and 32% hemp, 2% elastane. So the hemp in this is really going to make them desirable. Hemp is a really nice fabric. And so again, I think these were $4.99. So these, again, I double checked these all over to make sure there was no stains. I think these will do even better than that last pair, at least around $50 for those as well. Okay, another new tags piece. This is something I've never heard of, but looked up because I felt that it had wool in it, and it also was new at tags. This is an amazing jacket. It has this detailing at the elbows. It is a full zip, but this is from the brand Alp and Rock. So let me know if you've heard of this. Alp and Rock is what it looks like. Let me move the tag out of the way. So apparently it's kind of like a rock and roll inspired like skiing brand. Never heard of it. Very interesting concept. But you can also see Alp and Rock there on the back of the neck. But I'm glad I looked it up because these bad boys are pricey. So this is in a size 4, a ladies size 4. And it is the Kits Ladies Fleece Jacket in Heather Midnight. New at tags originally cost $264. So I bought it, and the comps for these, especially, I didn't see very many new at tags options or jackets, but a lot of things were selling for $75 for like long sleeve shirts. So again, my first foray into Alp and Rock, but I do feel like I can probably sell this for at least $100, which is one of probably the best find of the day, to be honest. Was the jacket. It's really nice. It's really cool, and it should do really well. But you guys, I'll have to let you know how it does. Again, first time finding it. We are heading into the right season for it, so hopefully she was a good pickup. And then I also got some video of me finding this. This is a fabulous pair of vintage Talbot's pants, but the style of these are so cute. These were $4.99, and they are a gorgeous pair of vintage embroidered pants, and then they have the cutest things all over them. They have flowers and butterflies and snails and frogs. Like, these would look so cute styled the right way. Even with that AYR top that I showed you earlier, worn high-waisted, these are gonna be such a look for somebody. I love the blue on this. And another reason why I picked them up, another factor that really said, okay, these are probably worth it, is not only are they vintage Talbots, but they are 100% silk. So 100% silk, really cool, vintage embroidered pants. I think they're fabulous. The butterflies, the frogs, like what more can you ask for a pair of vintage pants? 100% silk, fabulous. And they're in a size 8, I believe, right? Yep, size 8. So $4.99 for these. I think I can list these, especially on eBay and Depop. I feel like those would go for around 50 bucks. So I was happy with that. Now, let me show you. I am constantly finding really cute little kids items, and I'm saving them up for someday when we have kids. Hopefully it's a girl, because I find the cutest girl stuff, you know what I mean? I picked up a few things, and I was like, maybe I shouldn't show them. And then I just decided to go for it, you know? I think it's so cute, and you might enjoy seeing them. So here we go. Here's a cute little Disney baby. little romper. It's pink and it has Thumper and Bambi on it. Tell me that's not adorable. That was $1.99. This was also $1.99. It is this adorable little Peter Pan collared one piece with a little ruffle at the bottom, and it's blue with little stripes and flowers on it. Absolutely adorable. And this one is a Hannah Anderson little green dress. I thought this was also adorable, and Hannah Anderson is so expensive. This was $3.99. It's a US size 4. And then I found another Hannah Anderson dress. This one's a size 6, but I thought it was another cute little well-made, really high quality dress with stripes on it. I thought that was adorable. And then I also picked up this more like unisex little Nike sweatshirt with the hood. I think it's so sweet. This was $1.99 as well. And the last thing I grabbed for us to save was this little tiny pair of Adidas Gazelles. They have the little Velcro on the tops. Aren't they the cutest? I think those are so sweet. So I got those things for us, as well as a new little dog bandana for Otis. It's fall themed. I thought it was adorable. It's dual-sided, new with tags from Mud Pie. Got that for the little fluff ball, as well as this cool Champion t-shirt for me to wear. It's from Harvard University in Champion. Really cool. I thought it'd be a fun little graphic tee for me to wear. So that one's for me. And then I kind of hit the men's mother load. Like, I found this in the women's section, but was pleasantly surprised. This is a men's piece. It is a thin little pullover hoodie, really cute, and it was $4.99, but this is Patagonia. Like, for me, I hardly ever find Patagonia. It's one of those brands that around me everybody knows and everybody is trying to scoop up as fast as they can. So this in a men's size large, I think we'll be able to sell for around $35. It was $4.99. I also got a little white undershirt for Jeremy, and I also found this Theory little polo shirt. Theory, I love selling. It is expensive, but Jeremy did say that he thinks he wants to keep this. So for $4.99 though, a Theory shirt retail is over $100. I also grabbed Jeremy a little North Face t-shirt for $4.99, also in his size. Then I found this Lululemon t-shirt. It's missing the pull tag, which is how I was able to get it. And it also fits Jeremy. So Jeremy's literally making out like a banshee, right? This was $4.99. They didn't know it was Lululemon. I did because I felt it. And then the very last thing I picked up to resell, and Jeremy also claimed, which is this little Cricket polo. I saw quite a few comps for these selling for around $30. Cricket, C-R-I-Q-U-E-T. I looked it up. Pretty expensive. Felt so nice that I thought it was definitely worth looking up. $4.99 for that. All of those Jeremy has decided to keep, except for the Patagonia. I'm going to resell that. And then I found this pair of men's black leather shoes. They are from Naot. Naot? I always forget how to pronounce it, but there's the bottoms. Look to be in great shape. So these are black leather, and they are in a men's size 10, a European 43, and they were $7.99. I looked up this particular style, like these slip-on styles from Naot in a men's sizing do really well. So hopefully I can resell these for around $75. That's what I'm kind of hoping for. The last pair I had similar to this also sold for a good amount, so that's great. I feel like I found so much. Like, is this overwhelming to you that I found so much? Hopefully not. I think it's great. These are a great pair of shoes. I've been finding so many pairs of APL shoes lately. I don't know what's come over me, or just if people don't know this brand. If you don't know this brand, look it up. APL, it's there on the tongue. These are really nice. These are, I think they're Tech Loom fabric. It's a very cozy tennis shoe. Bottoms look pretty good. They're a women's size 9.5, $7.99. But these fit me, so I think I might end up keeping these. These are really nice. Like, these are like $200 shoes, and they are quite comfy. So those I think I might wear. If not, I could resell those and list them probably around $60. Then we have this fabulous vintage piece. This is so cool to me. I love it. I'm not sure what P and T stand for. It looks like, you know, like Letterman letters, but this is vintage. It's from the brand Bristol Products, 100% acrylic and made in the USA. But look at that tag. Like, this is definitely an older piece with the Letterman letters on the front, as well as a diving pin, which I just thought was so cool. This was $4.99, but this is such a look. Like, imagine this with a white tennis skirt. You could also put a little collared button down underneath it. This is so cute, and it's nice and oversized. For vintage things, it's hard to find things that are larger sizes. I believe this looks to me like it's a size XL, so very cute. And from a quick search, I've sold things similar to this for $50 in the past. That's what I'm gonna hope for that as well. And then I also picked up a home good. I found Spike Ball at the Goodwill. This was $8.99, but Spike Ball, have you guys played this? I used to play this in college. We already own a Spike Ball set. Jeremy had one when we got married, but I looked it up just to make sure. I couldn't remember, but I thought it was expensive. Spike Ball retails for like $120. So I got this for $8.99, and I was thinking either I could resell it, but also my church just started up a youth group, and I was like, what if I give this to the youth group to be able to play with on like Wednesday nights? Like, wouldn't that be fun? So I think I'm gonna give that to them to use. I think that it will be well utilized there, but I was like, what are the odds that I just found a Spike Ball set in the box? Like, how cool is that? Okay, I have a few more things here. I have 2 more to resell and a few books to show you as well. So if you guys are enjoying this video, then make sure to give it a thumbs up, but also hit the subscribe button. I would love to have you guys stick around and to join us here in this community. I did find 3 of the Harry Potter books at the thrift. I think it's very relatable to want to own all the Harry Potter books. I own quite a few, but I was missing the 4th book, so I'm excited to have the Goblet of Fire in my collection. And then I found the Half-Blood Prince and the Deathly Hallows in hardback. This one was $2.99 and this was 99¢. So I am definitely going to replace my paperbacks and add those into my collection. Then I also found this box set of American Girl books, which, if you guys don't know, American Girl is so expensive, and a lot of the American Girl things resell for good money. But I found this set of 6 books about Rebecca, and my name, you know, is Rebecca. It's spelled differently than this, but I thought it'd be fun to have these again for the future when we have kids. I think that these would be so sweet to have. So I grabbed those. Those were $4.99 for the whole set, which I thought was great. Then the last things I got to resell, 2 things left. One of them is this little Nike baseball cap, which was only 99¢, and honestly is really cool. It's a Nike swoosh with a goat on it. If you guys know anything about this, let me know. I did a reverse image search, and the comps looked really good. Like, only new ones were listed, but they were all listed for $100. And I was like, what is this? Is this a collab I need to look into? This is what the back looks like. If anybody watching can interpret the squiggles, let me know. Let a girl know. I felt like for 99¢, at the very least, we could just wear it here. I think it would be pretty cute to have and to wear. So it does remind me a little bit of Simone Biles. So I feel like I could also take that and put that into the description box, and somebody would love this. I thought that was cool. And then the very last thing that I found, new to me brand, extremely expensive retail. A great brand to be on the lookout for, something to know. This was $4.99. It's a very interesting shape. It's kind of like a boat neck, turtleneck kind of a feel to the top, and then we have that seam going down across the middle there. But this, my friends, is from the brand Jarbo, which, if you have never heard of this brand, it is, I would say, designer level. Very expensive. And it also has Italian sizing, which is a clue to me that it was going to be worth money. This is 95% Pima cotton, 5% Lycra, in an Italian size 36, which I believe is close to a size 4. No, I think it's a 6. Very expensive retail. All of the Jarbo pieces I was looking at retailed for hundreds of dollars. So to find this for $4 was quite the steal. And from looking at comps, I think I can probably list around $50 or $65. Still will make me great money, but it probably retailed for like $300, which to me is insane, but also is a really nice fabric. Like, it feels really high quality, so I understand, and it is probably made in Italy too, since it has Italian sizing. Gorgeous piece, like, shut up, what a find. And I felt like I really scored at the thrift store. I love thrifting. You guys know that about me, but this was really a good haul, full of variety, lots of great things that should resell for over $50, especially that one piece that should resell for over $100 is really what made me excited. That little rock and ski, what was it, Alpen rock? That piece was amazing. Everything else also should resell for good money. Also got some great things for ourselves and for my husband and for future children. Like, what a great day at the thrift store. That is such a win today. So let me know what you guys have been thrifting lately in the comments. And if you guys enjoyed today's video, then please consider hitting that subscribe button, because that is the best way to help support my channel, and it means the world to me. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys are having an amazing day. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. And until the next video, bye.